True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
Hello, True Blue Nation. This is your trusted analyst, bringing you the hottest information and the most in-depth analysis you'll only find here at True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. Before we dive into the incredible emotional roller coaster that was Game 1 of the NLDS, I need to ask one thing of you. The best fan base in the MLB, our Blue Crew. If you value this detailed analysis and want to receive exclusive news and insights that go beyond the final score, please hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Your subscription is what fuels this channel and allows me to keep bringing the content you deserve. Don't be left out. Join our community, and let's break down every step of our Dodgers journey to the World Series together. Let's get straight to the point, because what we witnessed on Saturday night at Dodger Stadium was the purest essence of October baseball, a lesson in resilience and strategy that needs to be dissected in detail. For the first 6 innings, I, like many of you, had my heart in my throat. The narrative felt dangerously familiar. A potent offense, led by Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman, being completely neutralized by an opposing pitcher who seemed to be at the peak of his game. The Phillies' Christopher Sanchez was simply masterful. He navigated our lineup with a confidence and control that silenced the crowd and planted that seed of doubt that we veteran fans know all too well. Shohei Ohtani, for his part, was doing his job on the mound. It wasn't his most dominant day, but he battled bravely, keeping the team in the game. It was 6 innings of hard work, with 9 strikeouts, giving up 3 runs. In a regular season game, it would have been a performance sufficient to give us a chance. But in October, against a team like Philadelphia, every run allowed feels like it weighs a ton. We were down 3-0, and the energy was starting to dissipate. The offense looked lost, chasing pitches out of the strike zone and making weak contact. It was a worrisome scenario. Then came the 7th inning. Baseball has this magical ability to turn on a dime, and that's exactly what happened. With 2 outs, a moment when hope begins to wane, Enrique Kike Hernandez, a player who embodies the spirit of clutch in the playoffs, stepped to the plate. He didn't try to do too much. He simply did what a seasoned veteran does. He put the ball in play with authority, a bases-clearing double that brought home 2 crucial runs. Suddenly, the score was 3-2. The game, which seemed to be slipping through our fingers, was alive. Kike's hit wasn't just about the runs. It was about injecting adrenaline and belief back into the dugout and the stands. It was the trigger, but the real earthquake was yet to come. We entered the 8th inning, still trailing, and the Phillies called on Matt Strom from the bullpen to try to halt our momentum. And that's where the signing of Teoscar Hernandez paid off in monumental dividends. All night, Teoscar had looked frustrated, chasing low and outside pitches, an easy prey for the Phillies' pitching strategy. But great hitters make adjustments. Strom made one fatal mistake. He left a fastball in the upper part of the strike zone. For a power hitter like Hernandez, that was a gift. The sound of the bat meeting the ball was electric, unmistakable. Everyone in the stadium knew, at the instant of contact, that the ball was not coming back. A 3-run home run, a 400-foot bomb to right center field that not only flipped the score to 5-3, but also broke the spirit of the Phillies' bullpen. That swing was the personification of why Andrew Friedman and the front office brought Teoscar to Los Angeles. He is a moments player, an offensive catalyst whose power can change the fate of a game in a single swing. This was his 3rd career postseason home run, and perhaps the most impactful of them all. He turned a deficit into a lead and put all the pressure back on the opponent. With the newfound lead, the question hanging in the air was, how do we protect it? Our bullpen, let's be honest, has been a question mark all season. We've seen precious leads squandered through inconsistency and collapses. And it was in this moment of highest pressure that manager Dave Roberts made the most audacious and, in hindsight, brilliant move of the night. A move that caught everyone, including the broadcast team and likely the Phillies themselves, by surprise. He called on Tyler Glasnow to come out of the bullpen, Yes, you heard that right. Tyler Glasnow, our starting pitcher slated for Game 4, was summoned for a relief appearance for the first time since 2018. This was not a standard decision. It was a declaration of intent. Roberts looked at the situation, the most crucial moment of the game, and decided he was not going to gamble with an uncertain arm. He went with one of his best pitchers, regardless of traditional roles. It was an all-in bet, a signal to the team that winning this game was absolutely non-negotiable. And Glasnow answered the call spectacularly. He took the mound and didn't look like a starter out of his element. He looked like an elite closer. With adrenaline pumping, he let it fly, hitting 98 mph, 157 km/h, with his fastball, complementing it with that devastating curveball of his that simply disappears as it reaches the plate. He attacked the Phillies hitters with a controlled ferocity, completely dominating the end of the 7th and most of the 8th inning. He gave us 5 crucial outs, stabilizing the game and serving as the perfect bridge to the end of the game. Glasnow's performance not only held the lead, but also redefined the strategic possibilities for this series. He showed a versatility that could be a lethal weapon in a short series. After he exited, the job was still not done. Alex Vesia came into a bases-loaded jam, a scenario that had all of us holding our breath, but he held his ground, inducing a flyout from Edmundo Sosa to center field to end the threat. And to shut the door in the 9th inning, we got a glimpse of the future. Roki Sasaki, the young phenom from Japan, back from a shoulder injury, was called upon to close the game. And he did so with the composure of a veteran, securing his first-ever Major League Baseball save on one of the biggest stages imaginable. What our bullpen did was remarkable. 3 scoreless innings against one of the most feared lineups in the league. For a unit that has been criticized and has shown fragility, this was a complete turnaround. A massive injection of confidence that could change the dynamic of the entire postseason. The Game 1 victory wasn't just a win. It was a statement. It was earned through the power of a clutch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez, and the strategic courage of a manager, Dave Roberts, who refused to follow the conventional script. The decision to use Glasnow was a masterstroke that may have altered the course of this series, showing that we are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Now, I want to hear from you, True Blue Nation. What did you think of Dave Roberts' decision to use Tyler Glasnow as a reliever? Was it a stroke of pure genius or an unnecessary risk that could compromise Game 4? And after that dominant performance, has your confidence in our bullpen increased for the rest of the series? Leave your well-reasoned opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. If you want to keep receiving in-depth analysis like this, don't forget to like the video and, most importantly, subscribe to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, and hit the notification bell. I'm your host, bringing you the facts and analysis that matter. Let's go get Game 2.